Hey everyone! Today I wanted to show you some of my favorite books and do some book tapping. In my first video I talked a little bit about the book or the books I like to read, and it made me so happy to talk about them, and so I decided that why not talk a little bit more about books, and maybe some of you will be interested. So I'm gonna move them just a little bit. So the first one that I wanted to talk to you about is called The City of Brass. I've talked about it in my first video, and I'm not sure if I got the title right. I'm pretty sure I said The City of Brass, but maybe I said The Brass City. So anyway, this is The City of Brass by S.A. Chakraborty. And this is the first series that she has written. It's a high fantasy kind of genre, and I truly love it. So I'm gonna read to you. In the markets of 18th century Cairo, thieves, tricksters, con artists, and outcasts eke out living, swindling rich nobles and foreign invaders alike. But alongside this new world, the old stories linger, tales of jinn and spirits, of city hidden among the swirling sands of the desert, full of enchantment, desire, and riches, where magic pours down every street, hanging in the air like dust. Many wish their lives could be filled with wonder, but not Nari. She knows the trades she uses to get by are just tricks and sleights of hand. There's nothing magical about her. She only wishes, though, to one day leave Cairo, but that the saying goes, be careful what you wish for. So in this book you follow the adventure of Nari. Oh, here she is. And she's basically an orphan living in the street of Cairo. And if you don't know, Cairo is in Egypt, in North Africa. And she accidentally summons a jinn. And this is when her story begins, really, her adventures begin. She's smart, she's witty, she doesn't have her tongue in her pocket, she speaks her mind. And yeah, I love her really much. It's how do you say that? It's a trilogy. You have 3 books. And honestly, if you like Orient, kind of mixed with the Arab world, kind of atmosphere, the spices and the culture and, you know, the richness of it. And obviously the magic that you will find in this book. I'm sure you will like it, and I'm sure you will like Nari. So here we go with the City of Brass. The second book that I want to talk to you about is called The Bone Season. This is actually the revised book, because the series was first published around 10 years ago, and so the author, Samantha Shannon, Amantashannon, decided to revise it and to change little bits and bobs around the book. And I highly suggest you start with the revised versions. It's not that they're better, it's just that they're clearer, if you will. So we have this gorgeous book. I'm gonna show you a little bit more. See, I love the gold, and I really like the sound of it too. And so basically you're following it's a dystopian fantasy. I'm not sure if it's right, but it's dystopian book genre. And you're following Paige Mahoney, and they live in London, but London is under a very strict political structure that banish voyants from being alive, basically. And Paige, she's a voyant, so meanings that she has an access to the ether, I think it's how you pronounce it. And basically she can hop from her mind to the mind of someone else. And she is first being captured by Sion. Sion is the political government, the name of the political government. She's being captured and transferred into Magdalene, a camp for voyants. And this is how our story begins, basically. I mean, in the book at least. Again, as you can see, I clearly like big books with a lot of words and lots of pages. I like when the story is really rich and that you get a lot of information and a lot of world building. But I truly love this series. It's amazing. I highly suggest that you read it. The magical system is not complicated, but not simple. I mean, in any book that I really love, I like a really complicated system. So here you go, the bond season. The next book I want to talk to you about is called The Final Empire by Brandon Sanderson. Antonderson. The Final Empire. The mists rule the night, the Lord Ruler owns the world. For 1,000 years the ash fell. For 1,000 years the Ska slaved in misery and lived in fear. For 1,000 years the Lord Ruler reigned with absolute power and ultimate terror, divinely, invincible. Every attempt to revolt has failed miserably. Yet somehow hope survives. A new kind of uprising is being planned, one that depends on the cunning of a brilliant criminal, mastermind, and the courage of an unlikely heroine, a Ska Street urchin who must learn to master allomancy, the power of a Mistborn. What if the prophesied hero had failed to defeat the Dark Lord? The answer will be found in the Mistborn trilogy, a saga of surprises that begins here. Oh, see, even Robin Hope, she really liked it. So again, this is a really big book. I think it has 47 pages. It's not the biggest I've read, but it's up there, you know, for a first one in a series. So basically you're following a street urchin named Vin, V-I-N, and she gets recruited by a character named Kelsier, and what he wants to do is to defeat the Lord Ruler and free the Ska. This is again a trilogy, and it is the kind of the entryway to the Cosmere world of Brandon Sanderson. And if you want to try and get to know a little bit more of Brandon Sanderson's writing, this is a really, really nice entry. Because it's not too heavy, but it is up there, you know. But it's a good entry point of the way he writes and the way he creates his characters and how they, you know, how they think, how they behave. And what I really like about this book and Brandon Sanderson's book in general is that it's no level entry surface, you know. You get to deeply know the characters. But again, I highly, highly recommend it. And Brandon Sanderson has written like at least 20 books, so it takes a little bit of patience, but truly it is really worth it. I don't know about you, but I love tapping on books. I'm not sure if I said it already, but I truly love tapping in general. So this was the Final Empire. And the last one is really known. No surprise there. It's maybe a little bit controversial now, but I just wanted to show you how beautiful this book is. It was made in collaboration with Mina Lima, which is the studio that designs all the written graphic, I don't know how to explain it, type of thing in Harry Potter world. And I love this book. I think it's absolutely beautiful. All the details and the gold. Look how beautiful this is. See, designed and illustrated by Mina Lima. Not sure if you can probably see, yeah. I'm gonna read to you, even if we kind of all know what Harry Potter is about, but still. Harry Potter is used to a world without magic. His miserable aunt and uncle make sure of that. But then, mysterious letters start arriving, each addressed to Harry in emerald green ink. Change tingles in the air, adventure awaits. For Harry Potter is no ordinary boy. He is a wizard, and nothing will ever be the same again. And I'm gonna show you a little bit inside, because I think it's truly wonderful. Oh, I forgot I had that in here. Look how pretty it is. It's a postcard. I'm not sure if you can hear really. It's supposed to be the poster for the Ulibol promotion in the third book. And again, it is by Mina Lima. Come and set that aside and see, it is signed not by J.K. Rowling, but by the artist. See how beautiful it is. Here we have the first interaction. You see, it's all throughout the book. We can see Hagrid carrying baby Harry with McGonagall and Dumbledore. I love this quote. Harry put the plate of egg and bacon on the table, which was difficult as there wasn't much room. Dudley, meanwhile, was counting his presents. His face fell. 36, he said, looking up at his mother and father. That's 2 less than last year. Darling, you haven't counted Auntie Marge's present. See, it's here under the big one from Mummy and Daddy. All right, 37 then, said Dudley, going red in the face. I don't know, I just like it. As you can see, this is the letter that Harry received. Look how beautiful it is. And you have all written inside of it. So I'm not gonna show you all the book because there's so many things. But yeah. So here we go. That was Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. I can do a little bit of tracing. So here you go, guys. This was my little presentation of some books that I really, really love. I hope that the sound is a little bit better this time, because I felt that it was maybe too quiet last time, so I'm not sure. I hope that you have a really wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.